All right. Let's see. Working? Yep. Check. 1, 2. Good. Good. That's working. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Wonderful Friday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. I'm just wrapping up a question that somebody asked me on Threads, and then we will get started on some stuff today. Okay, there we go. I'd forgotten I had gotten a question, or no, a reply to something I had posted a couple days ago, and I had seen it last night, and I was just like, oh, I need to respond to this, but then other things happened, and I forgot, so I was just like, oh, before stream starts, I'll just pop on and I'll answer that question real quick, and go from there. And sometimes, like I do with a lot of my things, when I'm writing or doing something like that, my brain takes a little extra time to figure out what it is I want to put down on the page, so here we are. All right, let's go through. So today, we're going to work on some stuff, and then I actually am going to probably end the stream about 30 minutes early, I think. So instead of 12 like we normally do on a Friday, I'm probably going to cut it short at 11:30. I've got to go. So, what's going on? See, now I'm flubbing on my words, whatever. I've got an event coming up tomorrow. It's going to be an in-person event for the Nevada Humanities Literary Crawl here in Reno, Nevada. I'm going to be talking about my books and creating content for young children, things like that. But I need to drive down to the venue today so I can drop off a bunch of my flyers and stuff that I made yesterday. So between the stream and going and picking up my daughter from school, I was like, crap, that's probably not enough time, so probably going to cut ours short by about 30 minutes today. Remember when you said I was a silly ghost for trying to get jokesters longsword with demolitionists and demoralizing rounds? Look at you, all responsible and stuff. I know, right? I didn't make fun of you. No, I was telling you that sometimes the perk combinations for the stuff that they have or that they put out on those weapons, they actually have a weighted scale on some of them. So like they don't want certain perks to be, even though they're on opposite columns of trees, they'll actually go in and weight them so that you actually don't get those. So they'll even put like a 0-0 chance that you get like 2 perks together. You can get every other combination for some reason. That's just something that they do sometimes every once in a while with weapons. So I wasn't sure what the weight was on that with demolition and demoralizing rounds. So I'm glad you got one. It sounded weird when you're like, I can't seem to get one, and you were trying over and over and over and over again. I was just like, that seems fishy in that way. Light that, did you help me figure out what the odds were? It was 2%. Oh, okay, so it is super, super low then. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they make them like rare drops for that kind of stuff. It just really depends. Hard to tell sometimes. Okay, we need to do... But I'm glad you got it. That's fun. That's exciting. This is the right one. Yes. We're gonna get rid of all of that. We don't need it. Oops, I guess I gotta have a layer first to put them on. There we go. Now that we've done that, we can actually experiment and make new stuff with this. But we need to rip its face off first. Blech. Oh, no face. Right, there we go. He's got a face now. Now we can build some more faces in here and combinations of them as we go through and work on our story. And give us the opportunity to swap things back and forth. So like this one, we're going to want to duplicate because we're going to get rid of... let's see, we're going to do this and this. So just be the eyes. Just do eyes. Nope, that's not the road I want. Yeah, man, you can do it. There we go. Now we can swap them around. Helps with my mini Nova Bomb build. I like Choir of one more, but it has primary ammo, so it doesn't run out like the exotic. Yeah, which is nice. No, some of those quality of life changes things by making primary ammo just regen and not have to pick up bricks for it and stuff like that has been nice. That was a change they did a long time ago. If I remember correctly. Okay, so we need to pick kind of what we want to do today. Which page we want to do. I think we worked on 26. I went to the wrong spot again. We worked on 26 on Wednesday a little bit. And this is the one that made me giggle because I like that he's being mischievous over here. Trim that so that you can see what it looks like as a page. Still needs some work, but we got the basics down of what we think is gonna what I think is gonna happen with this one, so. But with that, let's put this down here. It did not do what I wanted to do. Put that there. Let's look at, that's 26. What's 27? Okay, so 27 is he's looking. Let's bring up 27. Perfect. I'm currently watching a video on the development evolution of D1 and D2. Lots of things I forgot about. That is good. Thank you. One of the fun things that I've been able to do with this project and stuff like that is, and my kids we talked about this a little bit yesterday because I pointed at my daughter and I was just like, I wrote a joke about you yesterday that's going to go in one of my books. And she's like, what, really? And I'm like, yeah, like 90% of everything that I put into these books are either something that has happened in our lives or something like that, or interactions that we all have with each other. Like it's based on, like, even though these characters are their own thing, it's based loosely around all of us. It's like there's no like direct comparison, like this is my son and this is my daughter kind of thing, but there is like moments where I can have those silly parts and do those kind of things. And my son piped in and he's just like, oh, my stream died on some this other thing. Wait, why did that die? Why you die? This video's unpleasant. Wait a second. That was weird. My other monitor died. For a second. But he was just like, oh, I was talking to my teacher about that, and he had asked me if I was in any. Oh no, he was talking to his therapist. That's what I think it was, and she was asking if he was in any of the books, and he was just like, no, it's more like a Charlie Brown situation where the humans and stuff like that are there in a sense, but they're more like. They're not the main things. They don't show up or anything like that. So, they're. I think they call it omniscient. There are presence there, and they have say things that they can come in and say and do and whatever like that. But they're not. You don't get to see their face or what they look like or anything. At least not that I plan on doing. But. So it's mostly about the animals and their interactions and the things that they do and those relating kind of to human experiences in that way. But I was like, I didn't tell him that. He overheard that I kind of use inspiration from the family and their interactions and stuff like that for jokes and stuff that I write. And this is kind of a play on that, where it's like, you're not really going to attack me, are you? Attack me at random, are you? This is more of a play on a cat and a kitten when they get together and they get, used to each other, that they wrestle and play with each other. And the kitten will come and try to attack, the bigger cat at random. This is my kind of joke towards that. It's very reminiscent of like siblings and stuff like that. So kind of my jokes and stuff like that I put in there every once in a while. But there's some other things, like each of my books is dedicated to somebody important in my life. So like the first book was dedicated to my grandmother, and then the second one was dedicated to my mom. And then the third one, I don't get to tell you who it's dedicated to quite yet. So, but there will be lots of dedications, and it will probably hit all the important peoples in my lives. So, my smart TV did the static screen while playing Xbox last night. It was freaky, lol. Yeah, not fun. Was that just an issue with the TV? Was it a cord issue or feedback? Did you figure it out? Did you turn it off and back on again? Is that what happened here? Oops, turn that off. And then I'm going to go grab this one, this one. Things in here. Oops, oh, just like select, come on. That one and that one. Range, bring to front. There we go. Sometimes when I'm working on this stuff, I'm moving faster than the computer can keep up with me. Modern problems, right? Some of this stuff I have to figure out when I have to remember I change the way I'm doing some of this, that I have a lot more like panel options that I can do with things. So I need to remember that when I'm writing these, that some of the pages can actually be split pages with frames in them. They don't have to be, I don't know, it's kind of in between. I do want to do more comic manga style pages, panels, things like that, but I don't want to make it predominantly just all of that. I want it to still have picture book feel, which tends to be like full page. Maybe I need to grab a couple of examples and look through them real quick and see what I think. I also haven't been doing a lot of I haven't been doing any spreads yet. And the spread is when it goes, image or an action or something like that happens across the 2-page spread. So the ones that open up to each other. Sometimes books have picture on one side, words on the other side. There's a lot of different options for how you can put together a book like this. That one had panels. 1, 2, 3, 4 panels there, but then it's back to full spread. One page there, full spread. Yeah, it's kind of like a balance in between those things. Just no clue it started working after I reset it. Oh well, hey, turning it off and back on is a godsend sometimes. I can also have some fun with part of this too. Okay, so those are not. What other faces do I have? Do I have that one twice? Oh, I do have it twice. Interesting. I don't know why I have it twice. Oh, yeah. That's the other one. Then upside down. Here we go. That's the one I was thinking of. Oops. Let's not put it on that layer. Make it its own layer. How's your Friday going, B-Shack? Besides the TV problems? We're gonna mess with that one too. Ba-ba-ba. Kind of have those suspicious eyes there. Definitely want to open this back up to him being more like friendly-ish. And then Patch is still trying to be cute and rambunctious because he's a kitten. So he's got all the jokes. He's the funny one. Let's see. We want... So these are the kitten ones. Cat ones. He's just happy to be here. He's just happy to exist and do things and not be stuck in the shelter anymore. He was a happy little boy. Which I don't know if our assistant... I've got the assistant camera set up at the moment, but I don't know if he's... Oh, speaking of which, let's check in on our assistant to see if he's live today. Oh, that's not working at the moment. Easy fix. Easy fix. If I can find it. That's the alerts. That's that. Properties. Let's pick the right window. I forgot to set that up before. Oh, he is in his little bassinet. He's just hanging out. Oh, he's got the twitchies. He's got the little twitchies. He must be dreaming. He must be dreaming. Let's make that bigger and put that right there. That would work. Yeah, he's got the little paw twitches. I'm doing little whisker twitches, little ear twitches. They just sleeping. Just chilling, hanging out. We can give him, let's see, we'll we'll pet him.
Tahoe anime pet the assistant.
There we go. Oh, he's got good dreams going on. Question is, what do we think he's dreaming about? Let me know in chat. What do you think Patch is dreaming about when he's having these little, I'm gonna say convulsions, but they're not. That's not what they are. But when animals twitch like that. All right, let's get back. I'm gonna cough real quick. I'll be right back. It's dry around here right now, super dry, so it's getting to me. Okay, let's get rid of this, think, yeah, we can get rid of the nose too. There we go. Select all. Copy. Let's see. Let's see, are these my two? Yeah, okay, yeah. 26 and 27 are my conjoining pages. Currently, 26, 27. Okay, so then you'll be able to see them back to back. So, like, we get this, and then we can have the back out moment where they're a little bit further away from each other. Do we make him sweet and innocent? No, I think that's okay. I was thinking about maybe putting the suspicious eyes back on buttons again. Like, but I don't want to do... is it a continuation of that? No, it's kind of, this is him lightening up. So it shouldn't be as suspicious. It shouldn't be as suspicious. Okay, that should work. We do need, let's get, we do need some shadows. Copy. What, Sora? What did you hear? Or did you wake yourself up with that? Are you okay? Everybody's having dreams today. Yeesh. I don't know if that came through on the stream or not. Sora making her little boof. Oop, I think I heard our assistant just get down out of his little perch. We can check back on our camera. Yep, that may be what it was. Patch was getting down. And it probably startled her. Okay, let's see. I think we want to do... Since the last one doesn't have a background, I think this one we do want. So we need to go grab the background. Here, it's just these simple two colors. Fine, just don't save that at the moment. Paste. Make some changes to that. Yeah, so that'll be a nice juxtaposition here because we've got this focused in on what's going on. So when we do focus, I want this to be the main action of what's going on, kind of like a manga does. They'll make like the backgrounds disappear, like they don't, where they're setting, where they're at is not relevant to the joke or whatever the heck is going on that you want to highlight and focus on. So like here we're coming back a little bit, right? Like this is our pullback into the reality and the space of stuff. So and some of this will get toned around. So a lot of the pages that we've got put together so far, and I've actually got a lot of these that flop back and forth this way. I need to look into that and figure out. A lot of these I'm going to go back, and once I get the main action stuff figured out and put together with the words, then what I'll do is I'll go back and I'm going to look at these backgrounds and I'm going to add some different details and stuff like that. Fill in the world a little bit. Just fill in the world. Kind of the idea. I wonder... Sometimes I can get away with this. Let's do... Okay, no, that's not so pretty. How am I gonna do this? Because this is not all grouped together. We're gonna try a couple things. Let's get this. Let's get this. Okay, so we should be able to group these together now. Yeah, we can move that around. Okay, so sometimes when some of these pages that I've done, I've actually, god damn it, did it again. I've actually moved some of these faces around to some effect, but sometimes it doesn't work. It just depends on what if I can get away with it or not. Like this is where the facial stuff normally is. If I can move this a little bit. Slightly different effects. Sometimes I can take them and I can turn them. Just depends. Sometimes it just depends on if it'll work or not. There was one I did in like book, I think it was book 1. It was this one. It just worked that way. Like it's that leaning out and the turn of the, you know, like it just kind of worked that way. Worked out. But it doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to have other elements in there to make it play out correctly. It just depends. Well, let's see. Well, you don't look very scary. And you're a fellow cat. Nope, not scary at all. Not at all scary. Yeah. Let's see what our layout looks like. 7. We can open up 28. Is our official introduction.
Are you leaving me? We're all leaving.
Let's see. Let's go here. Another little joke we're gonna put in. Okay, so let's put these here. Pull 3 of those to the front. In front. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah, this is my nod. This is my joke or my nod towards anime where the main characters, the protagonists, always have, even if they're not biologically related or anything like that, they always call them Big Brother. I think we're going to break this into 2. Copy, paste. Let's go there. Paste. It's not in the front range, bring to front. Something like that, and then I'll connect these 2. What was I just gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna change this, make sure this is at 6. That one's at 6. Make sure this one's at 6. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger. I'll double check this one. That one's a 6. Okay. Sometimes I've done this before where I'll actually go back through and I'll put all the words onto all of the rest of the pages. I haven't done that yet for this one. Sometimes when I get like in a slump or whatever, I'll do busy work, and that sometimes is what I would consider busy work, is putting all of the words on the pages ahead of time. But I haven't done that yet because I feel like there's still some pages in flux a little bit. So I think I want to break this one into 2. This one's going to be a double panel. Yeah, we haven't had one in a minute here. Actually, we haven't had one at all the entire rest of the book. So let's select all, copy, 5. I'm going to save that. Bam. Paste. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what we'll do. We're gonna split it. So we're gonna put this one up here. And then we'll put this one here. And this one over here. And we'll make a 2-panel out of it. What I might do, oh, that's the thing. Ooh, So one of the things I can do, this is where I get to play a little bit here. Let's put that away. Yeah, that's the face we want. Select all, copy. Let's go back to, let's see, what don't we need at the moment? No, we need all of those things, all those pages, that's fine. This is fine, everything's fine. Everything's fine, nothing's going off the rails. Now, even the gray is better. So I have the option here. So sometimes, sometimes I get stuck in this where I make them all like you know, kind of thing, and I forget that we can also focus in on actions. So, for 28, there's a possibility, like if we're saying, "Hi, I'm Buttons, nice to meet you," there's an implied idea that we could put together like a handshake, right? And we've split this into 2 panels now, so we can technically do like we can do a handshake thing. I hope that would come across. And then down here, do a little bit farther away shot, and or have them. We got two different things going on here. Let's make another set of page, another thing here. Make him really big. We'll grab patch from here. Select all, copy, 28. We're gonna have to change the expression on buttons down here. A face of saying no, like no. Like that's not gonna fly. I could do the, I don't have it set up here at the moment. Let's go here. Like I could reuse this one once again. Let's put it, that's another mouth. Eyes, there we go. Let me make sure this lines up correctly. But should, as long as we have the nose. As long as we have the nose, we're fine. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that for a second. Paste. Oh, like I could use this again. What do I have? Eyes and nose together. Because I already have that one there. That's fine. Oh, is the other one I have littler, smaller? Don't mind me, I'm just rambling. Oh, I do have a smaller one. Okay, we'll keep both of those. Yeah, maybe something more. more like, no. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a couple different. You know what? Let's just go ahead and duplicate that. Let's not. We won't copy and paste it. Just duplicate it. Bigger, smaller, just depends. Like I think I want to do this one as well. I want to duplicate this and make that smaller. Duplicate. Okay, so which one do we think works better for him saying, no? Like, I may have to change how this is worded, but yeah, we want that. Can I call you this thing? And somebody be like, no, thank you. Is it more of this style? Do we keep these type of eyes? Excuse me. No, it's not painful like that. Definitely more. Let me get the eye. Let me figure out the eyes first. Let me get the eyes figured out. I have options here. These are all ones that I've done before. And I can also double check my notes to see if I have any. Oh, maybe the flat ones. Maybe the flat ones would work. I don't think I don't have a pair of the flat ones in here. Okay, cool. We will mess with that. Let's get rid of that mouth real quick. New layer, look at that. Vern, where are you? I'm putting more layers in. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a, okay, wait. We have to go back. Because this is a young expression. I do not have that one built out for adult yet. Okay. That's fine. Let's go back. Where was that? It was here. Edit, undo, clear. So let's just make the manipulation here. Make the change here. Then move it back over. Okay, close, pretty close. We've got ads coming up here. About our first break time's coming up shortly. Okay, so that should be right. Let's get this put over into where it belongs. Where it belongs. We want an older expressions. Wait, today? I don't think I did that right. 28. No, it wasn't 28. Keep going back to 28. Copy. Make sure I've got the right one. Right layer. Paste. Let's put that somewhere right about there. Okay, cool. All right, we are coming up on our first break time here in about a minute and 15 seconds. let's get rid of those for now. Yeah, maybe might be these eyes. Might be these ones. Might be good. So what we're gonna do is, when we get to this timer, this little ad break timer, I'm actually going to pause. I'll pause right here for now, and then we will wait until those ads run and get done, and then come back and we'll continue on from here. This way, nobody misses anything, regardless of whether or not you subscribe or not. So. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. It definitely helps towards supporting these book projects and lots of other things that I have going on with the books. So think of it as that way of like donating. Like then you don't have to watch ads and you're donating a little bit as well. But regardless, you're not going to miss anything even if you decide to wait. So, and that's okay. That's what it's set up to do. I want to respect your time. Also gives me an opportunity to go get a snack or walk around for a second. Also gives you a chance to go grab a snack, go to the bathroom, or do any of those kind of things. So that's my spiel. That's what I like to. That's how I want to run things here. I want to respect everybody's time and use the systems to make things work. So the idea is that, if you get enough subscribers, then that helps. Help streamers be able to continue to stream and do more things like that. Otherwise, if you have enough people in here watching, then the ads can do that for the streamer as well. So it's you kind of double end on that if you set it up correctly. So, but I feel like respecting everybody's time is worth it in the long run. So I'm trying to figure it out. Hopefully we can get a bunch more people in here at some point. Someday. Alright, break time. Look at that. Let me see. I don't know why it's telling me that. Okay.
Don't cry.
Who's on? Everybody's on playing Borderlands 3 right now. So I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to remember that I can also use these break times for actual like break times. I feel like when people subscribe that then I have to fill the time for that 3-minute break for like a specialty thing kind of idea. But I don't know if that works in my head. It's interesting because I watch like Asdacross video or his streams and stuff like that every once in a while, and that dude has to go to the bathroom like every 20 minutes. Like he's constantly between his ads and stuff like that. He's constantly being like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he just books it. And I'm just like, either he's got a bladder problem or something, or he drinks too much water or something along those lines. But man. But it's always like, and there are times when things happen and you have to get up and go check on something or do, whatever is going on. I know he's got a family and kids and stuff like that, so making sure to check on stuff that's going on in his house is important. I get that. But it's interesting because I think what I'm trying to do with these is kind of bake in a little bit of not necessarily commercial time, but kind of that idea. It's a commercial time is what it is. But a little time to actually just plan out for those. Plan out for those moments or those things that you may need. You may need a moment to run and grab something to drink or walk around. Especially when I'm doing like this creative stuff. Like that 3 minutes is like a interesting idea that I could technically go and take a walk around the house, walk outside real quick, check on the puppers, and then come back and then recenter some of that stuff, get my brain back on track, a little walk around, a little walkabout. Hey, that's the word I was looking for. So I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm on to something in certain ways that I could probably make into something, but what that actually looks like 100%, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of experimenting with it right now. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know if subscribing makes this more an exclusive moments then, or if the whole thing is just like most streamers that I watch, they just continue the whole thing as a continuation, right? They just keep going and doing stuff and keep moving on in that way. And then the ads just kind of interrupt that. And if you don't want to miss anything, then you would subscribe so you don't the ads don't get in your way. But I feel like so maybe that's the thing. And I have to take a page out of like Sage's book. Is the subscriptions, the bits, anything that people want to do, interact with their money is an extra thing. Like that's nice. It's a great gesture and everything like that, but it's not required to be able to access what's going on the stream or the content or anything like that. Like that should not be a barrier in that way, or you shouldn't be punished for not being that. And in fact, we should probably be taking advantage of the advertisements way more and getting them to foot the bills essentially, in that respect, because they want to pay to get their advertising out there and stuff like that. So why not use it to our advantage in that way? I don't know, something like that. It would be crazy. It would be interesting if you could get together. I'm just off on a tangent now. It would be interesting if you could get like 1,000 people together, or even like 100 people. Let's just start small. 100 people together, and I'm not like in the same room or anything like that, but just all together and they all have Twitch accounts, and it's like a roving band of viewers is what it would be. And each day or whatever, you would pick a streamer, and the 100 of you would all jump into that stream all at one time and spend some time there, whatever, maybe even for the duration of whatever that stream is, and just kind of free flow it in that way. Use the power of people to get the advertisers to get them some money in that way. But you'd have to make sure that they were, well, with Twitch's new setup with how you can get to affiliate, it might make it a little bit easier in that way. I don't know. Roving band of viewers. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. Anyways, what were we doing? Trying to figure out faces, right? I think that one's okay-ish. Let's see, this little guy. No, that's definitely not a no. That one still kind of works. I think we just used that one though. Yeah, we did use that one. We just used this one on the other page, so we don't want to use that one. No. I think maybe this combination is still the best. Don't think I have anything else that would be like a besides one of these, which is like the inverse of what was happening here. This mischievousness, and then I keep pumping back to the wrong thing. Maybe this seriousness. Let's try it. Do I have it? Well, let's see. I don't have an adult version of that. Okay, cool. So let's just pull this one, copy. Go to the older expressions, put it on top of this one, make sure it matches. Separate. How is this connected to each other? That. I see. These are linked together. So let's ungroup those. So we can yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it figured out now. Let's move this over here. Let's take this one, move it. Oh, they're off. I must have moved it or something. Yeah, something like that. Let's put this. Don't know what that was about. Light color. Let's just get rid of height. Okay. I don't care about those. Let's save this real quick so I don't lose it just in case. Important things. This is going to go over here. I'm going to pull that to here. Because I don't have... No, I don't. Okay. That lined up? Sorry if I got really loud. I leaned into the microphone really quick. Okay. Let's get that for now. Let's also put this on here just in case we need it at some point. Oh, I kind of like it without the nose. Oh no. I kind of like it without the nose. Oh shit. Well, And yeah, put one out here on accident. Oh no, I've created something now that I'm like, oh, I like it. Sometimes that nose, when you don't need it, it kind of really gets in the way. Put it there. No, it still works. Okay, ooh, ooh. Okay, so that we just need the face. That's right. Select all, copy. Let's keep that like that. Save it just in case. Go to 28. Come down here. Gonna give it its own layer so we can get its size and scaled correctly. Yeah, that's definitely a no face for sure. It's a little bit of attitude, but not like a lot. Yeah, I think that's what we needed. Okay, so the question is... am I holding shift? Oh, Jesus. That, there we go. Are these different? I think the left and right one are different. Oh no. I have found a tragic error. Okay, so now that we've done that, so we can actually adjust this in here. We can put it down here. Because that puts our focus down onto him. What I think I want to do, so let's try it. Copy, get rid of this. We're actually going to put this object inside of it. So we can actually be cut off by the edge. So what did I do? I pressed inside, paste. Yeah, that works. Yay! Cool. That means then we have to take copy. We need to do a couple things. We need to fix this one, and we need to make this one correct as well. Which we can just pull this one into that one. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Don't think I needed to copy that. Let's just fix it real quick. Delete. Let's go ahead and copy. We'll put this inside already. We'll just do this and then we'll copy and paste it across. Yeah, like that. Bam. Okay, so I think it's this nose that's on it? Yeah. Bam, bam. Okay. Select all. Copy. Currently sitting with this one instead. Go to our master file. Place it here. And then we will also group it all together so that it's grouped together. There we go. And we got a fixed version of it. Bueno. Yeah, it definitely gives me the vibes that I want. So, need to do something with his hands. Is that like an no? Oops. There we go. Okay, we gotta change his eyes too. Wonder if we should do, because we've been having some fun with some of these faces, expressions, stuff like that. Where's 26? There it is. Like that one. We can have, like, I have to remember, we can have fun. We can do different stuff. Doesn't have to be boring. Oh my god, it's so big. This is harder with Patch's nose because his is actually filled in where Buttons is not, so I can actually see where it doesn't fit on the inside when I scale it. Dang cat makes it harder. Good, close enough, close-ish enough. Go down just a hair. Down just a hair. Come on. Let's go down a hair. Nope, that was not a hair. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so we've got that separated now. Okay, so we're going to need to make some changes with our placement, because we're actually going to cut them off in this frame and stuff too. Let's see. So let's put this here. ish. Let's put that there. So we know that we have to read this one first and then this one. That's the other one. This is the one. Yeah, let's do it like this. Where it's like no, the two hands. What we'll do is what are we going to do? So I've done this a couple different ways when I've done these before. Duplicate. Hi, Mrs. Tahoe. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing alright. I'm getting some stuff done. I did. You saw this one last night. I showed you that one. It's 26, and then this is number 27 at the moment. Probably still needs some work, some roughing out.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is 28, where we're getting the "Can I call you Big Brother" joke in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I'm splitting this into two panels where I'm trying to decide, should I make this them shaking hands?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We got confirmation we should make that shaking hands. So, but if I'm going to do that, what I have to do, I have to move these up here. I have to move this one here. And I have to take these two guys, copy them, put them onto the background, paste, and then take this one, cut it away from that, and then take this one and cut it away from that one. See how they'll be inside the frame like that? Yeah. And then I've got to put the dots back too, but I'll do that later. I'll do that afterwards. But that's the idea.
I have chicken nuggets for lunch. Do you want any?
Some of the technical stuff.
When you're done with your stuff.
No, I think I'll be okay at the moment. No nuggies, but thank you. I appreciate it. I just got offered nuggies.
No french fries?
No french fries. But thank you. I appreciate it. What? Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna have to move these maybe over here. Might have to make that even bigger, depending. Definitely not gonna need the face for this. So we're gonna need patch for this one too. Let's put them on the same page at the moment. We don't need the face currently. we're gonna need the face. Dang it. Shoot, I'm messing it up. Wait, what did I do here? That one. That one goes away. We want this whole thing to go up here. Let's see. Group these together so I quit messing with that incorrectly. Definitely need to do another thing here. Got that double cut at the moment. That works for them. Okay, so I think let's duplicate this. Duplicate, oh, okay. That's not the right word. Not the right button. Burp. No, let's not duplicate that. We have to move some stuff around. Okay, so let's put these guys underneath that. The double cut is fine. This is the one we need to duplicate. Duplicate. Put this on top of them. We can turn them back on and we can see, yep, that works fine. And then we need to go through and grab this one, copy, put this here, paste, select background, empty that. There we go. Now we have them separated. I'll have to go back through and do the dots, make sure the dots go through how I want them to go through, but at least we have the windows together so that they don't interact with each other at the moment. So what that's going to do, let's see, window trim. See, that's what it'll kind of look like at some point once we get everything moved around correctly. Cheap viewers. Wow. Hi, my friend. I need real viewers, not cheap viewers. Let's see. Let's see. Let's put him arrange, send it back. Yeah, see, if they don't have that little shine in their eyes, it kind of makes them look like their eyes are a little bit dead on the inside, so. I need to put... Just make them both bigger. Make it even bigger. Let's go grab one of these. Beep. 28. One here. Oh, wait. Does it have it? It's just not showing up. Did I just discover something? Range front? Aha! There was one underneath there hiding. Yay. Sweet. I saved the day. I kind of like looking at this page over here, the full page like that. I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no, I've done a thing that I kind of like. Oh shit. Maybe I need your opinion. Kind of did this on accident, but I kind of like this idea of this being this huge ass page on the page like this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make this all just one huge page, or do I do the little...
Can I see it somehow? What it would look like?
Let me trim it for you. Hold on. That's the way it looks right now.
Okay,
Right.
cute.
Just I get the dots and stuff put on there again at some point, but and what's the other one you want to look at it?
Well, you asked me my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Otherwise, it would be
That.
something like that.
And then this would go to a different page.
Let's do it from here. There we go. Yeah, I might have to move it to another page. I don't know which one I like. He's definitely at the wrong height. Sure.
Button.
Yeah, because I moved him up to make that
Because it would
hand.
kind of be cool to see his eye or something too.
Okay. I'll have to mess with
I
it
don't
some
know.
more.
They're both cute in their own respective way.
Okay.
Do you need an extra page? Or would that screw you up?
Definitely wouldn't be like I could make them smaller here to fit in that panel. I was just trying to make this a little bit different where I've got them here at this size. So I was trying not to make them that size. I was trying to make something
I like them
else.
big in that little box too, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't know if I need to make it just even bigger.
no.
Just really push it out. Just really push on the handshake there. That's okay with me too. The thing is, the character is little. One character is little, one character is big.
I liked it before we
Like that? Smaller? Problem is the way I need to crop it and cut it. I'm gonna lose. He's gonna lose more of his eye. That's okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Sorry, people. We were really far away because I needed to be able to.
Can you add marks to make it look like they're shaking?
Yes, I can add marks to make it look like they're shaking. Yes.
I like that.
That's not too bad. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that too. We'll make some new ones. And then I gotta figure out how to get the wordings in there.
Here we go.
Okay, let's get them off of that layer because we're running into issues with stuff popping up constantly. Something like that with the little...
Yes.
That gives the illusion that they're moving. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we might have gotten that figured out. I definitely feel like that's better. I'm trying to use more stuff like this where we can actually focus in and pull up really, really big on something. I need to make sure and remember that I can change perspectives on stuff. It doesn't always have to be constantly like this far away on everything. Like there are other ways to do different things perspective wise. Okay, so the question is, I've got these dots. Now I got to figure out how to get them into the correct positions. Not be over top of something. So let's duplicate this one. This one has to go on top of this. We have background that it goes over. Yep, for those guys. They don't need dots. Okay, so we can go in here. Should be able to delete those. Okay, so that did that correctly. Duplicate again. That here. That should put dots over across everything. And we don't need it inside of the two boxes. What we may need to do, grab these again. Copy. Paste on top. I don't know if this is gonna work right. We're gonna try it and see what happens. If I do this, no, it's gonna get rid of all of them. Okay, so we're gonna need to ungroup this whole thing. Ungroup all. That's gonna mess it up. We are at overlay 25%. Ungroup all. Overlay 25%. Okay. These should all be individually. I don't think these are gonna help me now. Maybe they will. No? Really? Oh. Can I do... Nope, can't do that. Okay, so... Some of these are going to be funky. Poop nuggets. It's these bottom ones that are going to be a little bit funky. Well, our French fries in here.
Keep getting jealous that Jeff can get faster.
Mm-hmm.
No one told French fries or chicken nugget.
Copy. Let's do select all, delete them, paste that back. Yes, we kind of got what we needed here. Okay, cool. Sometimes you have to get creative with how I put these things back together. Okay, so I should be able to do this. Slide this over. Slide this down to here. Same. These ones got lucky, they could just hide. This one's to be exact. Depending on if I have to move those words, I may have to adjust that one. Couple more. There we go. This one's going to be... This one we're going to have to do something funky with to get that one to work correctly. Which is fine. So what we'll do... Add a point there. That one's already got a point there. So we should be able to go through... Delete that one. Take our bend tool. Something like that. We're pretty close there. Come on, mouse. You can do it. You can do it. You can scroll. I guess not. It said, no, I don't want to. Go there. Yeah, I'll work on getting that just right. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we do need to get it kind of close. The balance between these 2 points. don't know if this is going to cut perfectly or not. I'm trying to think, what is the other way I could do this? I think the only other way I could do this, grab this copy, paste. There we go, perfect. I was just being a dummy. Okay, so those are good. One which I did adjust, but I had to undo it. Okay, there we go. Let's go through and make sure. That one's not right. Just fine-tooth comb this sometimes. You just have to. Those are fine, they're hidden. That one. The problem with some of this is that there are the snap mechanic doesn't always snap to, or it snaps to some things, but you don't know if it's snapping to something behind or if it's snapping to something in the front of. Like, you never quite know where the snap is happening to put those things together. That one's a little long. And sometimes you have to come back through with a fine-tooth comb and really get your stuff figured out and get it set right. Like I'm doing now. That's the beauty of doing the vector graphic like I'm doing. That I can go back and really pinpoint what I've got going on here. Ooh, I didn't realize these ones have to go too. Okay, we'll just have to do these all. If anybody knows a way that I can program my mouse to change the speed at which I can scroll while I'm in a, so like there's one speed for the scroll, but because we're so close, it's not moving very fast, right? Like it's not moving the page very fast. So I have to use the arrows to do that. If there's a way to, because like I know I can change the scroll speed in two different places. I can change how many units are moved when scrolling in Adobe. I can also change the speed at which it scrolls on Mac as well. But neither of them will let me change that speed when the aspect ratio changes. That's the kicker on that. So if anybody knows if there's a click or a tab or something like that that, oops. Let me know. Would like to know. Let's get rid of that one. No other rogue ones there. Nope, only there. Aha, I see another little row of them. Come on, you can snap. It's fine. No? You're not going to snap onto that? Fine. Fine. be a butt. Oh, interesting. It's not snapping to that one at all. Maybe if I unlock it? There it goes. Yikes. Should be able to back out a little bit now. Okay. Here we go. Bueno. Interesting. It's not snapping to that one. Oh, there it goes. Sometimes, I'm telling you. Save this real quick. Just in case. Not seeing any of those at the moment. We'll just leave those. I need to fix them later. I can. I like move the words or something like that. I would assume stuff like this happens on game development and stuff like that too. When people are putting together all of their stuff and they're just like, no, I need to move it like 1 pixel. It keeps breaking the game. Okay. So then if we do trim view, bam, that's what the page looks like. So we were able to layer things in such a way that we could have expand these characters really, really big back behind, and still keep that. You can see like the little outlines and shadows here, but layer them in such a way that we can have our little boxes, our frames and stuff like that. Even these guys down here where they're inside of this frame, and it doesn't interact with the dots that are kind of across the page, the pattern for that. So yay. We be doing it. We be doing the things. Okay, so I think we can do... where's our gutter at? Our gutter is over there on the right hand side. Let's mess with our words a little bit here. Move that there. Let's get this up out of the way of our handshake that we've got going on. But, excuse me, we do need to connect them. Let's combine those. Send that to the back. Range. Send it back. Technically, we should do... combine that too. Send that to the back. Range. Send it back. Technically, that's where that should come from. This one... we can definitely make come from down here. Group those. Range. Send back. Pick up this color again. We can just do a little one. Range. Send it back. There we go. yeah, now we've got our word bubbles kind of where they should be, theoretically, pending any changes or adjustments or anything like that. So do something similar here. Just kind of get these wrapped, send it back. So every time I click on that, I'm actually picking up the color or the whatever the what do they call it on here?
Jesus Christ.
The appearance. I pick up the appearance and I'm transferring it to the new object that I'm making. This way you can stay consistent. Arrange, send it back. Bam. Yeah, save that one real quick. I haven't done this one yet. I'm like okay with this page at the moment. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Kind of putting these little, oh, damn it. I missed the break again.
Did you go through ad break?
I'm in it right now. Keep messing that up. Or not, I wouldn't say keep messing it up, but I definitely, I missed it on this one. I did a really good one earlier, though.
What do you mean?
I gave the description. I did all the things.
Oh, you remembered it.
I remembered it all. This one I did not look over and see that it was happening. I messed up. I was in the throes of it, so. Oh, there he is. Oh my God. I'm gonna end at 11:30 today. Take down this batch of them to the almost. I have returned. It's a Friday. Was it last week that I had a scuffed Friday? That it just felt like everything was being funky dory. Was that last Friday? What I need to do is I need to have my bot send me an alert or something like that, or read it out loud that the ads are coming. Maybe that's what I need to do. I know probably people would hate that with the text to speech, but okay. Welcome back, everybody. Let's make sure. I'm gonna check to see how long the delay is because I'm watching on a different device. We'll do that. Range, send it back. Okay, yeah, the delay is good. Sweet. You guys don't miss anything. I just don't want you guys to miss anything. The action is so good, but I don't want you to miss anything. Okay. Oops, I want to save it with the layer locked. Let's lock this one and save it as well. These are all good. That's already saved. Okay, cool. So I am going to roll up here in about 25 minutes because like I said, I've got some other things to do. So let's take a little bit of time here to chart our progress. Let's go look at our, let's head over to Canva. There we go. Let's get our progress. So we did, I've got 27, 28 up here on the board. Yeah, we haven't started those. Started 27, 28 today. Bam. Let's duplicate that. 27 and 28. Good. And I would say we got maybe halfway on both of those. Did we let me look at 26. 26 looks good-ish. Got the faces down for it. Maybe halfway on that one. Where's 25? 25 still, like, we did do something on it. Let's go there. I think those are fair for the moment. This is gonna be 24. What did we do on 24? Did we finish off 24? No, still trying to figure out if that's where we need to be quite yet. So let's take all of these, move them down. Yeah, so that's what we did today. Or this week. That's what we got done this week, comparatively. Actually, what I can do... Let's bring up Safari real quick. Let's bring up Instagrams. Let's see if my properties here... Window capture... Safari. Where is... Okay, so there we go, hide favorites bar. Okay, so let's swap over to that real quick. Should bring it up. Okay, so if we look at Instagram, bring this up, we'll pause it here. So this was our first week that we did. This is 3 weeks ago. There's week 2. There's week 3. There's week 4. And now we're getting ready to log our progress for week 5 here. Starting to fill up. We're starting to get a lot of green on the page, which is good. A lot of things started. Not a lot of stuff finished quite yet, because I feel like there's still a lot of little pieces to go through and adjust and make sure that things are working correctly. And then adding a lot of details. Maybe not a lot of details, but adding details to the backs and stuff like that. So, but yeah. Basically this whole row at the bottom here, we kind of got started this week. Got working on. So, cool. What else is there? What else did I have on Illustrator that we needed to go over? anything at all. So far we haven't made any dramatic changes to the layout quite yet, which is good-ish. I feel like there still needs to be one, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We got our patch file started here with his faces. We got some more stuff put together for the buttons ones. Bum, 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 bum. We did a little bit of adjustment. This I definitely need to spend probably next Wednesday going through and cleaning all this up and getting it with everything, even the new stuff that we just built here. Because like I'm doing a little bit of it, but I'm not doing a good enough job getting it all put together and saved in here. So I need to do a little bit of cleanup on that. Oh, show. Okay, so we can check. I think our assistant is with Mrs. Tahoe. Yep, he is not here currently at the moment. Yep, he came and he's over there laying on Mrs. Tahoe's head. But what we can do is we can look at this week's video real quick. So if you are not aware, I do post on social media on Instagram and Threads, Blue Sky. I also have a TikTok account, but that one, not sure how I feel about the TikTok account stuff, so we'll see how that goes. But no, it's just a hangout one this week. Not because I've been doing a lot of work in the background on event things, and we kind of talked about like all the building stuff that I've been doing, and we showed some of that already. But a lot of the like networking, going to meetings and stuff like that, those are not things that I can like video and put out there kind of stuff. So this one was a little bit different this week, where it's just a hangout. Go watch it rain for a little bit and hang out with Sora outside. So it was a little bit of a cool down post this week, which is good. It's okay to have those every once in a while. It was fun to go out and film a little bit differently than I normally do. I have another set of filming stuff that I did this week as well, but it wasn't ready for me to put together and edit by the time I got to Thursday, unfortunately, so it had to wait. It's for the filler episodes is what it is. It's filler filming.
I'm doing comedy on Sunday.
But yeah, more book updates coming soon. So that's what I've been up to. Those are things, the stuff that we've been working on. If you've been in the stream and seen stuff, or if you watched it on YouTube, you've seen the progress that we've made on the book so far, which is good. Yeah, it's coming right along. It's getting there. We definitely have lots more. Like once we get the main stuff on the pages, and then we get to go back and start really heavy editing, moving things around, adding fun little nods to stuff, or background things. That's when it gets even more fun, because then you're really like jazzing it up and getting it ready to go, kind of stuff. So that's the fun part. But let's see. Let's switch back over to. Let's go back over to Canva real quick. So progress, but this is our stream schedule for the rest of the week. We are done with our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we have a podcast on Sunday evenings. That's me and Mrs. Tahoe, me and Dreamer. We talk about life and all the little things in between, the past things, the future things, everything. So that's our podcast, 500 Little Things. Let me bring up the other. There you go. 500 Little Things. Sundays, 7 to 9, right here on this channel. So it will be broadcast. It's a live podcast essentially. But if you're interested in it, you can either watch it live, or it will also be available on our YouTube channel afterwards as well. So you can pick it up and listen to and watch it from there. And we talk about different subjects in across the spectrum, ranging from family, friends, activities, all kinds of different things. This week or this Sunday is comedy. We're going to be talking about comedy. I'm assuming that means in different forms and mediums and stuff like that. Not necessarily like comedy specials or shows, but all of the things around comedy. So definitely check that out. And if you're interested in coming and participating in that show as well, you can in our live chat. We will be posting the homework, which is what we normally give after each episode for the next one. And then you can give us your opinions on those things, and we will probably talk about them too. So definitely come by and check that out. But other than that, I will be back Monday for another live stream, working on more book stuff. Gonna keep pushing on this, keep working on different things. Yeah, just gonna keep going like that. What else is there currently? Let's put this up on the screen for the moment. This is I know I talked about it at the beginning of the episode, but this is the event that I will be a part of coming up tomorrow. The Nevada Humanities Literary Crawl, Saturday, September 13th, 2025, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I will not be there for the whole 10 to 6 p.m. This is across the entire event. There are going to be 120 different speakers at 40 different locations in the downtown Reno area. So if you like different types of writing, reading, music, poetry, art, any type of thing that you can think of, then come check out. Check out their website. They have everything listed out where you can find it. There'll be activities for kids and things like that to be able to do too. So I will be at the Writing for Young Readers conversation with This Little Nightshade, which is our local bookstore here, our local independent bookstore. So come by and check that out. We've got some much bigger names than me on this list that will be on a panel with. To be honest with you, I don't know how I got there, but yeah, I got asked to go do that. So I think it's because I may be one of the only dedicated picture book authors here in Reno. I might be. I don't know if I am or not. I'm pretty sure there are others here, but I don't know. But anyways, I will be doing that, and then shortly after that, which is from 2:15 to 3:15 at the downtown library, at 4 o'clock, I will be doing a book signing at the Lake Mansion, which is just around the corner from the library. So if you live in the area and you'd like to come by and say hi and check out the books and listen to me and the rest of these fine people talk about writing, reading, and all of that in between, please feel free to come by. I will be there. That's nevadahumanities.org. That will be where you can find all of your event information. There it is. 120 authors, 40 events across downtown Reno. So that's what we've got going on. Other than that, I think I want to say thank you to B-Shack for coming in and talking for a little bit. I know Dreamer was here just a second ago. She's running around now. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming and watching. If there's anything I forgot, I feel like there's something I've forgotten to say. I usually say something about if you're watching on YouTube, if you want to leave me a comment in the comment section, you can. I will grab those and answer them hopefully on the next stream so that you can try to get answers to your questions about certain things. Give me something to talk about as well. So I think that was it. Oh, let's double check our points here real quick for our special treat for our assistant. We are at 80% raised, so we are at 40,000 304 buttons points out of 50,000. So we're getting pretty close to getting our assistant of the month, which is Patch, his special treat. So I don't know if he's back over in his, let's double check his cam. He is. He made it back to his little hovel. But we're almost there. We're almost to getting him his next treat. So, and then once he gets his, then we'll swap back over. We'll get a treat for Sora too. So, but yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the day. We're about 10 minutes early than what I had said, but I think that's okay. Thanks for coming by. I hope you have a wonderful Friday afternoon and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you again on hopefully Sunday, if not on Monday. So have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.